Fam, guys, happy Sunday to you all. We have the weekly close incoming today, meaning we should get ready for some volatility. So I phoned up a couple of buddies and I say, why don't we trade it live in front of the audience? And let's put some money on the line. Let's trade our accounts live with everyone and let's have a great Sunday together. So today I have 4 incredible traders joining me to trade for 69 minutes. The boys are playing for $10,000, which is incredible. But I also have something very cool for you guys. You guys are going to be able to trade against them if you want to. In the show, guys, we're going to see a couple of guys trade it out for 69 minutes. But we are also going to be showing you multiple different setups. This market has been quite depressing over the last couple of weeks. But us as traders love this type of market. And I think if we can look at this negativity or this redness as an opportunity and to show you guys that these traders can do it in any type of market, right? You're going to pick up a lot of trades within the show, as well as a lot of charts and a lot of education to help you on your trading journey. So guys, happy Friday to you all. Missed you all. Today, Sniper is host. I'm not trading. I am host, baby. And I got 4 of the best traders. But the first thing we have to do is we have to make sure we have a volatile 69 minutes. So we're going to start the show off like this. Yes. We have the whole team in over here. Guys, I want to introduce you to some of the best, I would say best traders in the world, but ultimately these are very cool guys. I've traveled the world. I've got to meet them all personally. And I'm super pumped to bring them here because they all have very unique, different trading styles. The first man is this man over here, right? A man that is one of my Dutch brother. I actually think we come from same, bro. Same. We're different parts of the world. But the man is named 𝗬𝗏𝗏, incredible guy, incredible trader. And I said, you have to be on the show. This man traded now previously in Lisbon in the trading competition. He was laughing. He was around 12 rum and cokes down and he won the damn competition, baby. So guys, welcome to 𝗬𝗏𝗏, brother. Thank you for being here, bro. I'm excited to see what you can do in 69 minutes.
Me too. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Sweet. Then what we have here, down here, right? We got Matty, right? From Sniper Club himself. The man that started with Sniper School, joined the family. And to be honest, one of my very close friends within the industry. I'm proud of him, super pumped. Matty, welcome, brother. I'm excited to see what you can do, bro.
Hello, mate. I feel like 𝗬𝗏𝗏. I need to go get 12 beers into me quickly. So if you can just hang on for 10 minutes, I'll come back and I'll be ready to roll.
No problem. There will be a little bit of time before you can jump on. Then we have Satoshi himself. No, I'm joking. He's one of incredible guys that I met. I got to do some videos with him. A lot of fun. Love the mask, brother. The trader is named 5. His brother is 4. And his cousin is 6. Love this man to bits, brother. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to see what you can do in 69 minutes, bro.
Thank you for the invitation. Pretty excited about it too.
Yeah, let's see what can happen. And then we have the reigning champion, right? The man that just does not lose. He's silent, he's incredible, and he keeps whooping butt. Will one of these men dethrone this guy, right, in the show? Or is he just going to keep being the GOAT of trading? David, what's up, brother?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, squad? I can see you guys are you anxious to trade you. Should I start it? So I can see you all like looking for some trades there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys up in a sec. Guys, a couple of things. I want to get my screen up for a second. So what's very cool is, remember, today we are sponsored by Gravity and ZK, right? And we are also sponsored by Rain. And I want to quickly speak about this. So guys, Gravity is the DEX that we are trading on, right? We have partners with them. And I want to show you guys here, they are the first private DEX, right? They're within ZK Cash, okay, ZK Sync. And what's incredible about them is we have now started trading. We now know that DEXs have been a very hot space, right? Very hot place to be trading. But the big thing here is these guys are also coming with a very incredible airdrop, right? And below, you can sign up with the link right now, okay, for 2 things. The first thing is you get a 30% boost on your points for the next 2 weeks, which is huge. We know in Q1 next year, there's an airdrop incoming. If you're going to be trading, might as well be trading where you are going to make some points and possibly get a nice airdrop, right? The next thing as well is you guys have an opportunity to join this competition, which will last for the next 7 to 10 days, right? And it starts right now, which means that these traders that are about to trade with you, they're going to be trading on Gravity, right? You get to trade against them for the next 69 minutes. And I want to see if there's anyone out there that can outperform any of these gents, right, in the next 69 minutes. If so, you are on the next Banter Royale, right? So if you can beat, so again, you have the next couple of minutes to quickly go and sign up. We will be starting in the next 5 minutes or so. You can sign up over here. This competition does last for 7 days. We have here $15,000 of giveaways, right? Then the last thing, guys, there's another link below in the description. You can bet on which guy is going to win, right? Right now, we're sitting with these different chances. So there is a rain link below. Okay, if you think Dave's going to win, we had Daniel, which dropped, and Maddie came to the rescue. So this is Matt, right? We just couldn't change it from Friday. Okay, and we have 5 trading over here, and we have Chanto. Right now, DJ and Dave is sitting on 27% chance. 5! You are sitting on 25% chance. So you guys can go and play a part of that on who you think is going to win. Okay, now I want to quickly excite you why I think today is going to be a fun trading challenge. We have the weekly close coming up in a couple of hours. Right? This is what the last few weeks have looked like on Solana. Let's go to Bitcoin. This is what it's looked like on Bitcoin. And what tends to happen is when we go into weekly close, the market is trying to make a decision on where are we going to go next week. We have seen the bears take control over the last couple of weeks, right? But again, I explained this in my last show. I feel like we have 2 parents that have come into the principal's office, and we've got 2 kids here, right? And the one has told their story. This kid bullied me, this happened, I did these type of things, right? And that for me is the redness that we're seeing now. The bears have told their story. But I feel we have not had the second side of the story. How do the bulls respond to this, right? We've had bears come into these markets before, right? And when the bulls come, there's another type of story. Okay, so for me, this weekly close is quite important. We are getting to a weekly oversold market over here. Okay, and what this means is there is some sort of reversal boiling up on the higher to mid time frames for the market to have the bull response. And that's why today we are sitting 9 to 10 hours away from candle close. Okay, which means from here, we're either going to see bears step in and we're going to continue more downside on Bitcoin, or they're going to try to push the market up today and try get a better weekly close. Therefore, a ton of altcoins are sitting right now at resistances, right? And we could see a breakout in the show. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Here's Solana close to the trends, right? If we look at the total 3 market cap, right? Also close to the trends. Might be a good shorting market, right? We have Zcash broke the bottom trends. Now is at the top. Is this a short, right? I'm very, very, very curious to see what the boys are about to do. Okay, we are going to start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So let's bring on the squad. Gents, are we ready? Do we have $1,000 each? Each guy is trading $1,000. We'll be trading for 69 minutes to see who is the champion. Boys, are we ready?
Ready.
Please stop shouting.
Yes, sir.
Please relax.
Let's go.
Like, just calm down. Just calm down. Relax with the energy there. Just
Everyone's
chill out.
buzzing with excitement,
Okay. Yes. Are we ready, boys? Okay. Amazing. We will start in the next minutes. Guys, in the comments, let us know who's going to win. Okay. 𝗏𝗏𝗧, do we have any alcohol beverages in this place? Huh? Do you know?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's
Send
like a
over
nice
rum and
Sunday
coke.
drink with the boys would be nice, you know? It's
Yeah, I'll have a rum and
That's
coke.
it.
What did you say, Cheto? You wanted to have rum and coke?
Yeah.
Bro, you South
He wants
African.
one every
I don't care what you
minute for the
say.
next
You are South
69
African,
minutes.
bro. Yeah. Okay, guys, we are 30 seconds out. Start getting ready. Can I just get a little feel from you guys on bullish, bearish? Just a little feel. Chanto, bullish, bearish. Like, what's your gut telling you, sir?
Honestly, I think the best answer to that question is yes.
Okay. Yes. Maddie, What are you feeling there, brother? I know you guys don't want to give away your little secrets here, but come on, what are we feeling? If I look at a couple of things, okay, let's bring me up here. Let's get the guests up. I just want to see that they can see my screen. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Cool. Okay, we do have Zcash at resistance right now. So if I was looking for a couple of trades, Doge is also looking for possibly nice short. This thing is literally sitting flat. I don't know about you guys. I can pretty much guarantee there's a bunch of shorts coming from the boys. I see H-bar is actually breaking trend to the upside, right? So that's quite interesting to see that token. What else is looking decent here? We got Fetch with a small little breakout. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, guys, are we ready? Let's get everyone up. Get all traders. Get all screens going. There we go. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Make money. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so Matty's on the charts there. Let's see.
$1,000 market buy immediately, Chento.
Where did you go, brother? Chento, wait. What's that? what are we in there, bro? Bitcoin.
A max leverage, max long.
Okay, long Bitcoin starts. Woo! You know, to this day, I've still not traded Bitcoin. It's quite interesting. I've held Bitcoin, but I've never actually traded Bitcoin. 5, what you thinking, brother? Are you in something? What are you in, sir? I can't hear you. Just check the mic. Matty, what are we thinking, brother? Are you taking it a little bit slower, I see.
Sorry, I turned it off.
Okay, 5, what are we doing, brother?
I am.
I'm just shorting XRP because it's, Sunday scam pump. I don't trust this price movement on a Sunday.
Okay. XRP's actually look pretty strong.
XRP, to be honest.
You'll never trust it. Matty, what are you looking at there, brother? You're taking a little bit more time there. Are you gonna? Because that's the thing. As these competitions start, do you go all in straight away, or do you kind of wait? So you're looking for a short.
Yeah, I'm looking for a short here on hype. I was hoping that we'd get it to just poke its head through this trend here, but it hasn't yet. So I'm going to patiently wait. I come from a bike racing background, man. If I blow up in the first 10 minutes of the race, I've got nothing for the finish line, right? So I'm going to wait.
Yeah, that's
Be
what
patient.
I wanted to see. I wanted to see
Bro, have you
different
seen
styles.
the movement? Even with 100 leverage, you can't blow up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get some action. Dave, how you looking there, brother? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I like that Zcash short idea. Maybe scalp a little bit. Here,
Looking a little bit, yeah. Do you feel the market's ready yet, or what's your feel?
I think, a little bit of a weekend trap here. I'm not bullish or bearish. I still think we're going to be in this chop vibe.
No, me as well. But I do feel the ranges have opened up recently, so I think we do have a little bit of a better range than where we were the week or two ago. Okay, so let's pop in here. I just want to bring up the squad again.
That you can press.
Let's just see if I can bring on all the boys. There we go.
Right,
Okay.
Right. It's been fun.
So here's Bitcoin right into the trend. So Chento, this is either lobster or bread, brother. If the long plays out, this is where it's gonna pop, and if the short plays out, that's why I think we had a quite an interesting spot. What I see here, brother, is if we obviously pop through, we might get a push to this 88, 89 in the stream. Let's see. Downside, 86. Not too much. Bro, don't you get bored of trading Bitcoin? Like, you only trade Bitcoin. How? Like, how do you, get dopamine from that? Unless you 100x
Yeah,
the
it's
thing.
fair. No. It's not about the leverage. It's about the size. Like, if you start scaling with 10 Bitcoin, with lot sizes of 10 Bitcoin, and then scale up to 50 or 100, it's pretty interesting. And the thing is, people say Bitcoin doesn't move. Bitcoin moved like 40% in 3 weeks.
No, Bitcoin definitely does move. It's outperformed. Okay, so I'm actually seeing a little
I'm up
Zcash
$50
breakout here on the 1 hour. There's a little flag breakout, so that's quite interesting to see what we're seeing there. Matty, you said hype, right? So I'm just popping up a couple of charts, give everyone a bit of reference.
I was looking for a short on hype, but it's not really looking like it's going to happen here.
It's not far, if I must be honest.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. If you can see my screen there, not bad. Not a bad idea for a short setup over there.
We have to keep a good tradition going, right? Wait.
Oh, you got it. Yes, bring
There
it,
you go,
brother.
buddy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
I like
Thank
it.
you.
I like it. Okay, let's have a look at XRP. Let's see what 5's seeing over here. So you're seeing a short, brother. Let's see where. Okay, it does make sense. We are flat into
So I only have
resistance.
limoncello, but cheers,
XRP is
guys.
actually looking okay. To the better. Yes, tell us. Are you gonna chug it there, brother? Okay, let's
nah,
get
I'm
your.
gonna enjoy it. I'm up $70. I'm cruising, you know.
Oh, Gento's up 70. Okay, so what are you up? You up 70? 5, where you at, brother?
Minus $12.
Okay. So no, you're gonna have to walk to work tomorrow, brother.
I'm gonna go and
Can't afford gas,
eat
brother.
burgers tomorrow, maybe. You know.
Okay, Dave, where you at, brother?
987.
987. Are you short?
I'm long and short. A couple
Okay,
things here.
nice little hedge there. Cool. Matty, you still chilling, brother? That's good, bro.
I'm gonna go
I
short on
don't
hype
go
here.
against the taking time and like, you know, it's looking
No,
for the
take your
next
time.
clear.
No.
Don't worry.
Take
We will
I'm just
be
going
here
short
when
on
you're
hype
ready
here,
for it.
just to see, you know.
If you want to talk about it, or if you fear some of the keys on the keyboard, let us know. We're here to talk. It's a safe space. Okay?
Oh, okay. He's got your Oh, I see South Africa destroyed Ireland yesterday in rugby. That was nice to see. For anyone that does support, that was good. And then Liverpool got destroyed, so I'm sad about that. And then Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri got disqualified from the F1. Quite sad.
Max Verstappen.
Bro, he's back in the mix again. All of a sudden, he's back in the mix, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's only 60 points off or something, hey?
No,
Not
it's
very-
less. It's
not
like
many
24
off the
points
lead
now. It's like 24 or something.
Honestly,
Is it?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
close.
he's gonna win it, but he can handle pressure so well. I think for the sport itself, it's gonna be insane that he's hunting down these guys because he is used to the pressure and he has nothing to lose. And let's be honest, there's no more fun guy to watch than Max Verstappen with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Not because he's a fellow Dutch guy, but it's
That's
just
true.
it's amazing for the sport, you know.
It is amazing. It is
That's true.
amazing.
Yeah.
I want to see here what these rain percentages are telling us here. Let's see.
All
Let's
right.
see. Dave is still at 27%.
Come on, I want
Squad is still
Zcash to roll
thinking-
over here, Sheldon.
What's that? Zcash?
I want it to roll over here. It's hitting some resistance. Come on, here we go.
Okay, are you in?
I'm going to be.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
sounds exciting.
Let's see.
I'll drink to that.
I'm also thirsty, bro. I'm really thirsty. Does Rand not? This guy does not drink any alcohol, does he? Like, I'm not an alcoholic, but it's like a Sunday with the boys. I just feel it's inappropriate if we are not
What
having a
is
drink right
inappropriate?
now.
Not
You're
to
not an
drink, right?
alcoholic.
Except for
you've been
David, I think
drinking all
that's quite
weekend.
inappropriate at like 8 in the morning, right, Dave? I don't know if that's the best
No.
time to be
Bro,
having your
there's a
first
five-
whiskey, but
there's a 5 in the clock somewhere. Let's face it.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
five
yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, there's five in the name too. Okay, come on, we need some action, baby. Where we at here? Okay, so at flat.
All right, come on.
resistance
Let's
here.
go.
Okay, what are you in, brother? Zcash. Oof, how's that little pin bar?
I'm in Zcash short and I'm in hype short. Yeah.
Okay, so the shorts are
If the market goes long, I'm
in.
done. I'm just on the.
So
I'm on the
everyone's
alcohol.
counter trading me.
Yeah, I see you're the only long guy here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. It's
Okay.
quite interesting. Okay, so you long. We got 3 shorters in ours. Well, actually, Dave's long and short. So, guys, Dave has not lost. This man has been. I think it's his third. This is his fourth. Is this your fourth Banter Royale?
Yeah, fourth.
4 in. You're still champion.
Oh,
Let's see.
nice to meet you, Your Highness.
Love it. Okay. So guys, I'm pumped. Chento's going to be joining. He's coming to South Africa soon. So that's going to be, we're going to be doing some very cool live tradings.
Yeah, we're gonna do some amazing stuff together.
Yeah, I want to see you slap a lion's
like a lot
butt
of
and run
drinking.
away, bro. I want to see how fast you are. here in we got all the animals here, bro. I want to see what you can do.
Poop in the lion.
Okay, guys, anything new there? Five, what you seeing, brother? You still confident in the short?
I'm still short, still like waiting. I've done like $4. I mean, that's 1 hour work for me. So
Yeah,
I don't know
if the
I
market's slow,
can
we
be
might
able
have
to
to
handle it,
50x that shit.
Bro, are you making that much? Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, an hour.
Yeah, that's
Flipping
what I said.
burgers,
Like,
$5 is fair enough job, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, guys. So below the stream, Matic and Hardest, we can just make sure all of these gents' Twitters are there. I want their X handles there. I want their YouTube channels. Go follow the gents. These are guys that I've personally been with, love them to bits, and I truly think they bring a lot of value to the space. So go follow through. Okay, what are we seeing here? Okay, so from my side, let's just bring up mine here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's me. Let's bring in all the squad. Let's bring in my screen.
Not gonna lie, the volume
This
is
one.
pressing down, man.
Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is we should see, obviously I'm zooming in, it's quite a bit, we should see some action soon.
Yeah.
Because we're here now, if we lose
We're
this
the
bottom
make or
trend,
break
we'll see
level.
some down. But this, we should see in the next little while now, a nice little pop. And that's probably what's going to separate those who won. I'm in a couple of my own. What am I on here? I'm in a Solana long that I got nice and cheap. So that was a nice little sexy one. We're up 75% on that one over there.
Bro, we had the
and
same
that's-
trade. I just sent you my screenshot. Like I was in a 2600 Solana position.
Oh, beautiful. Well, exactly the same, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Like,
get
I
the
got in
gents back
at-
on.
What was it when I got in? Let me check.
Let's just see. If I can get all this screen. There we go.
128.
128. Yeah, I got in. If I have a look here, my average entry price 123-ish. But dude, to hold things for too long in this
that's-
market, it's a good entry.
No,
That's the
no.
thing. Like usually I'd be
It's
confident that this
juicy.
thing's gonna like half retire me, you know. But this market just rolls over quite quickly. You don't really know anymore.
Oh,
So it's quite interesting.
massive trust issues. Massive trust issues, Sheldon. I'm in a trade for 2 hours and then I'm just like getting twitchy. I've got to get out of it.
Yeah, like for you guys, like what kind of changes that? Are you looking for like a very high time frame break? But like this market's quite bearish now, but we know catching and riding things from the bottom is also very powerful, right? We've been bear before in the last few
Honestly.
years, but like what changes your mind, Chen? So like when do you start getting okay? I'm gonna trade this thing up, you know?
Well, the thing is, I said it on Twitter as well. I don't like catching falling knives, but currently it's like a 2,000 kilogram boulder that's coming down. So the only way I long is if I see small relief, and I know we had some good weekend pumps for the last 4 or 5 weeks, so there might be some relief. I'm not riding anything long as of now. What I tend to do is I up the leverage and I shorten my time in the market. So my average trade time went from 2 to 5 days to
Okay.
3 to 5 hours. So my
Okay.
positions
Smart.
remain the same, less capital, higher risk in comparison, just to scale it. And then I
Okay.
can actively monitor it. And if I see something that I don't like, I just get the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's how
dude,
I'm
but that
adapting
makes
to this
sense.
current market.
That makes a lot of
smart.
sense. So when it comes to the amount money, because I'm going to come to Matt the same question now. When it comes to amount of money allocating, like how much would you say of your portfolio you're trading right now, just percentage wise? Like what is it more now just to make some cash flow, or are you like actually looking for longer term positions here? Like where's your head at when it's the amount of
Not
money
yet.
in the?
I think that currently, like my total trading could be, let's make it 1 million just for the numbers. I think now I max allocate 200K a position. And from there, I start building and start looking at what the market is doing.
A little bounce there in
I'm
Bitcoin,
not
brother.
holding anything for long. Huh?
Little bounce there in
what,
Bitcoin. Let's-
$150?
Yeah, 50, bro. Yeah. Man, Maddie, what
But
changes
yeah,
your mind to say, I'm going to just focus on longs now and I'm going to work through this period because the bottom's near? You know, what kind of changes your mind on money and allocation right now? Because me, the same thing. I'm just trading little bits of cash. I'm not like all in, you know? What changes that for you?
Yeah, I'm just like, I've been hunting around, like trying to look at metrics and stuff that kind of given me a hint. on how I can zoom in and try and see where things are changing and what the smart money is doing. So right now, I'm basically like 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'm in and out, spending much more time trading
What's your
during the day.
definition of smart money? Sorry, but I'm
I just want to bring these guys in. And show
Well,
us.
I'm just looking at volume for large orders and stuff to see how much of the larger orders are, if they're now increasing in their longs and things like
it's
that.
volume
Like I'm just trying to
influx and
find that
outflux
information.
for you.
Correct. I love relying on volume for my context of the market or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is that sort of thing. But at the moment, it's just like I'm just spending more time candle watching during the day and trading, but I'm trading with less capital, but I'm just getting in and getting out, a bit higher leverage. And because I'm taking profits more aggressively, it's actually working out like pretty well, because you can send some money across to another exchange, and then within a couple of days you're doubling it, and you're not even taking that much greater risk, So it's pretty good. I'm quite enjoying it. For a change,
Five, where's your
other
head
than
at
sitting in
with the
positions
market
for
at the
3 or 4
moment?
days.
Like when do you kind of thank you, man? Where's your head at? When do you go all in? Like, or you're just trading and getting out at the moment? Where's your head at?
No, you know me, I trade like way higher time frame. So basically within the last like 10 to 15 days, I've been entering the market because I've been like net short for a long time, and over the summer for most altcoins. So I've been like net short. And since the 4th of November, I started to buy back some spot actually in the market, because I was like 100% in USDT and a little bit of USDE as well, because there is a nice yield, But I'm back in. I'm back in the market, basically on spot.
Yeah.
Trading, I'm mostly long on the daily, the 3 days, and the weekly. That's what I'm looking for. I'm only opening longs.
I saw you had. Are you still building your AVAX? I remember you're building an AVAX position.
Yeah.
I like AVAX.
Yeah, I'm still in.
Nice.
Dave,
Dave,
got 22 position. That's mad, man. We'll see.
Yo,
we'll see. Dave, where's your position sitting at right now? How are you kind of positioned in those markets, and what kind of changes the mind? Oof, a little drop in Bitcoin there.
I mean,
I'm on the 5-second time frame. We're dumping 100 per second.
Yeah, I'm more like on the second, not trading aggressively these days. Kind of waiting for confirmation of the market. I feel a bit bearish. I am in short term looking for some kind of relief rally to squeeze the shorts, but I think at that point that's where I'll look to build some more shorts.
Okay. I'm also looking at. I was looking at a little pop. I do think this is going to take some time for the market to recover, but I do think there's a pop on Bitcoin, like back to the mid-90s. I was looking at all the liquidation maps and stuff. There's a ton of liquidity sitting there, but I do think there's a little fake bounce coming. We could even go up to the 96 and the 99. So that's kind of what I'm long at the moment. I'm long Solana and stuff, but I'm long for that little pop. And then I do think there's another retracement. Maybe there's a higher low from there. Okay, let's bring on the screens. Let's go.
It would make sense to have some relief of the pressure. But have you all seen as well, like that the complete algorithm changed again after the summer holidays? It feels like every year after September, when the US opens again after the holidays, the complete algorithm is upside down. Everything's going differently. The whole market behaves completely different. And since the October 10 drop, bro, there's no liquidity. I was trading on a new exchange, I think on Friday, and I moved Bitcoin with a 50 Bitcoin position, $130 on the exchange.
What the
And I was looking at it like, bro, $150 on Bitcoin is a lot, especially now.
That is.
And it's just 50 Bitcoin.
It's that's why I want to ask you guys this thing. How seriously can we take this dump? Like, I'm looking at the volume, and I saw there's a bit of volume spikes in the beginning. I do think that was real, but I don't see that this being I just don't think there's a lot of volume in the market. Therefore, it's moving a little bit more, but I don't see it being that bearish. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I just believe when the market goes up again, it's going to go up quite aggressively. But I don't think the volume is filled with. I don't think the market's filled with volume right now. I really don't. I think it's kind of like flat, and it's easy to move the markets.
I don't know if you noticed, but since the 10th, like Chento was saying, the order book, they changed. The market makers, they started to rebalance the order book because they had like only USDT for a while, and now you can see that the order book like rebalance their market makers, in my opinion.
And
question is-
and what is that? Does it make things a little bit slower? Is this what you guys are also? Because I have seen the markets.
No, it's not slower at all. It's faster because
Okay.
there's less liquidity needed for a certain move. But the question is, to answer your question, Sharon, I don't know. Because nothing is guaranteed that the volume will come back as soon as we go upwards again. And that's what's so tricky. For me, September till December is always a very tricky period. Because I've noticed in the last 5-6 years of trading that I've done, that every year some mayhem shit is happening. Because they update the algorithms. I'm 100% sure that during the summer holidays in the US, the whole algorithms get a rewrite and is being done again. And you can see it. Every time it changes. In the way it retraces, in the way it's acting, whatever it's doing, it's a completely new ballgame again. It's fun, but you have to relearn all your tricks every year.
I think we can all agree 4-year cycles are out the window, right? Like it's how things used to follow a certain way in crypto. I think we can kind of agree this year has basically thrown that out. Now we're all in the ocean. No one knows where it goes, and we just rely on our skills to get us through the unknown, right?
Even deeper, I think we can all agree on the fact that Bitcoin has nothing to do with traditional markets or whatsoever, and does its thing on its own. The only way to survive this is not look at the past, but look at the future. And there's one thing that I like to use and has never disappointed me. It's volume and liquidations, because these are the only things that don't lie. Looking at gold can lie, S&P can lie, Nasdaq can lie, traditional markets, currency pairs, everything can be irrational for longer. But liquidity will be hunted, because that's what the market does. Look at this candle now, for example. Because I'm looking at the 5-second liquidation charts. It's a 25 is a $70 candle on the 5 seconds. That's pure money, nothing else. So follow the money, find the money, and I think that's the only way to correctly trade and navigate through this.
So Chenzo, what are one or two
clusterfuck.
of those platforms that people can go have a look at that explain volume maybe a little bit more, or show a little bit more in the volume and the liquidations? Like, well, what do you use? Do you use indicator? Like, what do you kind of use to get that
I
information?
don't use indicators because for me an indicator is always lagging. I use a website that's called Aggregated Trade, so AGGR.trade. Why? Because it shows
AGGR.
the inflow. Yeah, it shows the inflow and outflow of 12 exchanges at the same time. So you can see the orders actually ramping in and going out as well. So long, short, etc. Combined with volume, that's the only thing that live doesn't lie.
Okay.
Do you watch Cento AGRR on the 1 second chart?
5 seconds. 1 second for me is too much of a clusterfuck. But I also trade it with the sound. It makes a really
you trade
nice
it with the sounds and you play with the music.
Honestly, I
That's,
trade with that music
That
because it makes
program's
the
really
sound.
cool as well, because you can set up your own dashboards really easily, hey?
Yes.
One of my friends traded like
Yeah.
by the sound as well on AGRR.
Well, I'm
Okay, what's it?
locked into it. Then I have-
AGRR. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, AGGRR.trade. I can WhatsApp you the link as well.
GG. Yeah, we'll put it in the description as well. Okay, so this takes
It's really
multiple
nice.
exchanges.
Yeah, it takes 12
Yeah.
exchanges of the top exchanges and combines the complete
There we go.
influx and outflux.
Scalper Paradise, basically, that website.
Yeah.
Scalper
It
Paradise,
is.
nice. Would you guys
It
say that
gives,
this is a market to be scalping? Like, it's probably one of the best scalping. Because for me, I think when things are going full bull, I think it's terrible to scalp because you kind of can get on the wrong side and do a bunch of damage. That's my thoughts. But this is kind of a good scalping market, right?
I mean, if
I
there is
think
volatility, yes.
Actually, for me, this would be one of the most horrible markets to scalp in because we have a clear trend. Normally, if we are in an indecision or in a distribution area, that would be better for me to scalp in, personally.
Okay.
Because now we have a downtrend. So scalping makes no sense because you can hold shorts for longer. If we are in between ranges, that makes it easier for me to scalp because I know it's going to probably reject here and bounce here again. But that just, I think that they wired me wrong when I was a kid or something.
This could be true, eh? Let me just see here. I want to bring this and get my screen up. There we go. Okay, guys, I want to quickly give. So guys, those who are watching, get the likes up. Get them through. I'm about to become Father Christmas and give away a bunch of stuff. So remember, we have Black Friday promos on Bitfunded, these prop trading accounts. I'm going to be giving away 10 $5,000 packages, right, on this stream. Get the likes up through the roof. And remember, if you want any here, there is 7 days left to buy 3 and get another 3 for free with the trading prop. These are things, do any of you guys do or done prop trading before? The traded accounts. Have any of you? David, you've actually done it, brother. I think you've even brought some money out.
Yeah, on the Bitfunded challenges.
I refrain from feedback.
So how have you how much have you pulled out before?
9K.
9K.
Really, then?
Yeah, and then I did the first or the 1 day or the one challenge where you don't have to do 2 challenges, the 1-step challenge. And yeah, it's not easy. I lost the account, but I'm about to get stage 2 again here on another account. So
okay,
it's definitely like
9K. And what was the package size you got? Was it the $1,000 pack?
Wow, the 100K.
Pack. Very cool. Okay, just shows. For me, I'm very much, I like it because I feel newbies coming in and trading leverage. I feel rather learn how to trade a funded and pass a funded account and put $50 on the line or $100 on the line versus putting 5,000 of your own money, getting wrecked and then hating crypto for the rest of your life. Like, I just don't see that being a very powerful strategy.
The thing is, well, you know what's crazy to me? That everyone can just open an exchange account and then just start hammering. I get it because of the earnings model of the exchange. But honestly, before you go out and drive a motorcycle, you need to do a fucking test.
Yeah.
With trading, it should be the same. Like, you need to know at least 10 or 15 abbreviations. You need to know at least how liquidity works.
Yeah,
like, what's the maintenance margin average if you use 50x? If you don't know the question, get the fuck back to spot.
Yeah. I agree. I literally agree. That's why for me the funded makes sense. You can pass that. You're ready for leverage. Where we at, boys? What are your amounts sitting at?
73 profit. 80
Okay.
profit.
So what's your total balance on? 1,070.
Yeah, something like it. 1,042.
1,042.
I don't know.
You lose a little bit on executions. Okay, so this man's in the green. Matt, where we at, bro?
I'm down about $20.
Okay. 5. Where we at, bro?
I'm up around $4. 1 whole hour of work.
You $4.
Up
you're-
$4.
You're rich, bro.
You want me to send the
you can buy
application
cheese.
form to? You want me to send the application form to McDonald's, or shall we wait a bit?
Yeah, you can buy a cheeseburger with your staff discount.
Please send it to me, man.
Yeah.
Dave, how you looking, brother?
Down a little bit. Yeah, down $100. I
Okay,
hit
so
the wrong
Chento's
button
in the
on-
lead. Are you still long Bitcoin? Wow. Chento, have you done
course.
anything else?
No,
That's it. Is that it for the stream? Is that it?
bro. I'm just sitting here chatting, having a good time.
Yeah, me
Chilling.
too, me
Oh,
too, me too.
all of-
Okay, there's a little push down here. I just want to bring the traders up again. And
but
my
I don't want to
screen.
be a
There we go.
bitch. But all my other screens show different than than gravity. It looks like gravity itself is going to fucking shit.
I don't have the same data on my trading view than Gravity as well.
Okay, so here, little break of the 5-minute trend on Bitcoin, giving me a little bit of insight. We should see some downside. This, Matty, are you still short Zcash?
No, I ended up closing it because it was a bit
You
sort of
panic a little bit there.
indecisive.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's a competition, mate.
I know. This is
No,
what makes
I'm
it fun.
short. I'm still short Arrow.
Arrow. Let me just put this one up here.
Oh, sorry, hype. I'm looking at Arrow now. I'm short hype.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that one's playing out a little bit.
Come on,
Yeah,
Daddy
that's
Bitcoin,
okay.
bump for me.
5, are you still short
Pump for your
XRP,
boy.
brother?
Yeah, I'm still short XRP. I'm gonna short it and short it and short it again.
Okay, just keep going.
Good.
Hey,
Cripple to
Dave,
zero.
how's those positions? Are you still in 2?
XRP.
No, the one that I was in, I hit the wrong button. There's reverse or something like that.
Oh,
So
shit.
immediately marketed. I don't know, but I'm short Zcash actually.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I like it. Did you put the music on, Otis? Ah, this is nice, bro. We got some like what's Sunday music? Chenzo, what's Sunday music, bro? Like Bob Marley vibes or like
I don't know.
What is Sunday
Yeah,
music?
something like that. I think we should do like a summer house vibe, you know?
Yeah, we actually need some life here.
Now you're talking.
Like we need to have a beach club vibe. Like, you know, Fins in Bali, something like that.
Like a Ibiza vibe. Yeah, we
like
go.
the deep house summer shit.
Hey, Gento, I was there only in September, huh? That Finn's beach house in
It's
Bali.
nice, huh?
Yeah.
It's a bit overpriced,
Yeah.
but it's pretty nice.
It was very overpriced for Bali.
Is that
My
for-
son thought he was getting 2-for-1 shots. He wasn't getting 2-for-1 shots. It was like a $500
No, I was
bill.
getting half of it. That was half a shot.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know
He was
what it
not
is. I think it's
impressed.
Portugal and it's the US. When you buy shots there, you get like half the bottle, bro. Dude, I usually drink tequila and I'm like, please can I have a shot? And it's like
Bro,
4 or 5 gulps to get
two
that thing
shots
down.
during lunch.
I remember that one was a double.
Remember our two
They're in
shots
Portugal.
during lunch?
Sheldon, that's why my hangover was so bad in Nashville.
Oh, yes. No, I remember, bro. But America's worse even. They give you
Yeah.
like half a cup of like a shit. It's like 4 gulps to get down. No, it's too much. Oh, Zcash. David, you should be seeing a little bit of...
Yeah.
The thing is with Zcash, it's so volatile.
read the
Like even that
numbers.
little... It gives nice percentages. Okay, so Gendo, you just that's it, huh? Long Bitcoin and that's it. Done.
Yeah, what else should I do? Max leverage, max margin. I'm 50x, full pro. I don't know what else I should do. You want to play rock, paper, scissors, Sheldon? For an
Yeah.
or we can do the blackjack, whatever you want.
Yeah. No, let's not talk about blackjack, bro. Let's not talk about that. This guy, we get to the table there, he just cleans up, and I get smashed. Absolutely.
I mean,
smashed.
Sheldon, do you want to talk about roulette, maybe?
Oh, so Chenzo, after you left, these guys arrived, and we went back in. And then I found my other bank card, which was great. So I ended up taking out a couple €1,000 there. I ended up winning, and then they called last spin, and I went all in, and then I lost. But yeah, it is what it is. It happened, bro. It took all my money.
Your money, really?
Yeah, I was winning though, but it's that... Bro, I kind of feel that gambling and trading are similar in certain aspects. It's like... You can be winning, and then you just hit this like screw you stage,
Bro.
Like I was up, bro. I was
back
up
the
good.
day
We would have
after
ate. We
with
would have
Jordan.
got. We could have got lobster the next day, but then instead I got all in on the last hand. Like,
Bro, I went back the next day with Jordan crypt, and you know what I did first day? I cleaned them out pretty nicely. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna start with 1,500 again. I walked out with 4,800. So I made
Nice
another
job.
3K the day after. I
Wow,
think I
dude.
started with 1,500, and in total I make like 6.5 in blackjack.
Nice job, man.
Yeah.
very nice. Okay, we 37 minutes left. I see the
and
markets are
Bitcoin's
breaking
shitting
down a little
itself.
bit.
Yeah, it's amazing. Fuck you, Bitcoin. Shitty ass thing. Bro, and this is exactly why you don't deserve to be anything above 30K.
30,
You can't even do it without liquidity.
30K.
Bro, you're an absolute
It's never going to go
abomination.
up if you shit talk it like that too. You know, you got to speak
it's
nicer to it, and
it's
it'll
reverse-
Yeah,
respond.
come on,
Psychology,
flirt
you
with
know?
Bitcoin
I
there,
mean-
bro. Show us some flirtatious
it's
there.
reverse psychology. Bitcoin, you're shit. You don't deserve to be here.
Reverse psychology.
Man, you sound like Capo for real.
Is Capo
You
still
sound like
is Capo
Capo.
bear or bull? I haven't seen in a long
Yes.
time. Yes, what?
haven't
Still
seen him.
bearish. He's always bearish.
I don't know yet.
Still bearish. Still bearish, huh? I think one of the best guys that's called the market is Cowan. Benjamin. I think he's done well. He's kept the
has.
thesis.
No, the best guy in the market is you, Sheldon.
Yeah,
I'm a
but you know me, I wait for a full bull and port that thing. But I'm enjoying trading again, you know. I've made trading like the #1 pillar in my life again, and I'm kind of back in love, to be honest. I feel like I'm in high school. It's my high school
Ooh,
sweetheart.
you're taking
I feel
trading to the
dude,
gala,
I feel,
buddy?
I don't know about you guys, But it's like we have been in this journey for a while. Let me just see how I can
Did you ask
off there.
trading out yet?
Like I don't know about you guys. We've all been trading for a few years now, right? But it's like we get wrecked so many times that I want to smash things and it makes me so angry. But I don't know what it is, but I love what I do. Like I love trading. I don't know about you guys as well, but it's like I don't want to do anything else the rest of my life. You know, I love it, but I hate it too. But
I think
love it.
It's the male arrogance of having the need to be right.
This
Also,
is
our
very
losses
true.
are always heavier than the wins, or at least with a lot of people and people that I've been talking to and coaching. What you see a lot is that people lose. It's like they eat like a bird and they shit like an elephant. And how does it come? Because the male brain cannot cope with losing.
That's true. And accepting,
It's
right?
actually
Accepting
true.
the loss.
You should do the other
Like
way around. You should
Yeah.
eat like an elephant and shit like a bird.
yeah. No, it's true.
That's the easiest trading advice ever. Eat like an elephant, shit like a bird. Done deal, you're a millionaire.
Don't do it the other way around. Yeah, it's very, very, very true. Okay, let's get these guys back on. Dun, 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 dun. No, this one.
No, leave it off. Since you left it off, Bitcoin's pumping.
Okay, wait, I'm just figuring this thing out again. Okay, so that one. There. Okay. Fresh in
Come on,
the...
Bitcoin. Oh no,
Come on,
don't
Hype.
die on me.
Matt, next time I'm
Come
going to
on,
trade against
Hype.
these guys
Let's
also.
go.
I also
Listen,
wanna trade.
you ugly piece of fuck. Get up. I'm gonna tell you once. Get your ass out of the gutter right fucking now.
Guys, if I have to ask all of you now, what are your, us as traders, what would you say is your 2 or 3 top trading tokens right now that you guys are enjoying in the market? For those that kind of want to trade the next few weeks, I don't think the market's going to just reverse. But what's been good to you guys recently? Chance, I know you're going to say Bitcoin. Is there anything
No,
else?
I wanted to say Zcash and Ripple. No, just kidding.
XRP,
No,
but Zcash, right?
No. I trade Solana, Bitcoin, and ETH, but
Okay.
mostly Bitcoin. The thing for me is, and I explained it to Sheldon, and we had a lot of arguments about it. For me, this is, if you want to be good at trading, it's the same as trying to win an Olympic medal. You need to put in a shit ton of time, have some talents, and work harder than everyone else.
Yes.
And for me, every coin moves so different. I chose to specialize in one coin. And that one coin is Bitcoin. And I can read it, I can work with it, I can deal with it. I know its quirks, I know its movements and everything. For me, it's really hard to specialize in other things as well. Like sometimes there might be an extreme pump of 100% on another coin and I short it. But mostly I trade Bitcoin. Not because I'm a Bitcoin maxi, but because I studied the movement 10,000 hours
Yeah,
more than I
very
studied
true.
the rest.
Yeah.
No, it's very true. That's one of the most important aspects. I always say, if you want to get lap time in a race car, don't change your car every day. Like, get good at the car, right?
Exactly.
And when you get good at the car, you can chase lap times, That's why I always said, if you're desperate for money and you don't want to lose money, then stop jumping coin to coin. Get good at 2-3 coins, and those are the coins, and just get really good at them. Matt, what are you seeing as your couple 2-3 coins that you're enjoying trading in the market right now?
Yeah, man, I've been loving Zcash, ZK Sync, and also, what was the other one? AIA was fun while it lasted.
Bro,
a few
that
weeks ago.
thing, that
Yeah.
thing was crazy. When I saw that pump on
Yeah.
that day, AIA, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe what it pumped to like 16 cents or like where did it go?
Nah, man, it went all the way up to $20 or something crazy.
Dude, and now it's at 50 cents. That was. Just want to get all the guys on here. This was what
Yeah,
it
here we
did,
go.
guys. Look at this thing. I just want to zoom out here to the one. Look at that. Wow. This thing ripped from 1.6. Wow.
I think it's made by Dubai. That's the fucking Burj Khalifa pattern right there.
Oh, it does look like the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, it is.
Look, it even has the Dubai Mall on the right of it. It extended the whole fucking building.
Look at that. Jeez.
Fuck me.
It did 1,000. I think it did like 1,835% in 2 days or something stupid.
No, that's ridiculous.
Welcome
That's,
to the trenches.
Huh? Yeah.
It's insane. Let's get back here. David, what have you been trading, brother?
Yeah, just holding this Zcash short.
No, not in
recently,
the competition. I'm
No,
just saying in general.
Astra's been a good, Astra's been a good one for me. Wilfy has been pretty decent. And kind of watching that one seems to be very strengthy compared to a lot of these other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Bitcoin as well. Trading the
Bitcoin's actually been nice and volatile. I
standards.
might try it. I might do my first ever Bitcoin long at some point. Never done it. 5, what you been trading, brother? I know you've been a little bit long, but what are your top 3 or 5 positions you're building right now? I know you're going a little bit long term.
Oh, so basically I'm building BTC. So I've got 2 long positions on BTC, one on the water and one in profits. And I'm building long. But like I've been doing really good with BTC, XRP, Solana on the way down. But yeah, currently like mostly like majors. I'm only looking at majors because you know the shitcoins, they're just fucking shitcoin. They give you like higher return on the way up or on the way down, but it's way more volatile. And with my trading risk, because I do trade on the daily and the 3 days, it's difficult to handle the volatility of the shitcoins. You know.
Yeah. Where you guys at? Where you at, 5? How's your position looking there? How's your portfolio looking?
I've closed my short position on XRP. I'm up like $25 something, and I think I'm gonna reverse.
Okay, so are you up from the starting balance of 25?
Yeah.
Nice,
$22 exactly.
Nice. Dave, what's the position on, brother? Or your count size?
930.
930. Maddie.
Yeah, I'm up $30.
So you're 1,030.
Yeah.
Okay. Chento.
I closed one and I reopened, and I don't know if I'm reading it correctly, but it looks like I'm up 18, but it could be something completely different as well.
Okay. Well, your full position size. I'm trying to see that. On the right should say.
I'm surviving. It shows like equity 1018, but my initial shows something different as well. So that's also weird because I deposited exactly 1,000. Or some of you dropped me like $40. I really care for you if you did, but I don't see that really happening.
No, we did see all with the top. Okay, so you're up 18. Nice. Okay, so we got a bit of a fight here. We have 28 minutes. 28 minutes.
Bitcoin, come on, pump back. Listen, do not make me yell at you again.
Oh, Zcash bouncing there.
It feels like Bitcoin.
Okay, wait, you know what? I'm gonna go find the alcohol beverage. Wait, I'll be back now.
Good. I think Bitcoin's
Guys,
going to
make money.
absolute
We got some money.
suicide
I'll
once
be back
again.
now. I'm coming with vibes.
See if it bounces at 86,300.
Bro, it's not gonna bounce anywhere. It rejected 87.3. It dropped another fucking K in the weekends. That's 1.25% in an hour in the weekends. While we're here.
Yeah.
Like, what's even to discuss? It's signing its own fucking death penalty. Every bounce is met with so much volume down. If you look at the 5-second chart, just been put in 2.5 million on spot in 5 seconds. Like how? Bounce what? It can better learn how to tie a fucking noose and jump off a bridge.
I got
anyone
something,
is
boys.
actually
I got it from Rand.
Woohoo!
Rand the man. Rand, I love you, bro. You can take it
Hell yeah!
from my cut.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Okay, are we getting anything?
Headache.
Chanta, I think you're gonna eat bread, brother. It's okay though. You might afford butter. Gonna have some butter on that toast.
Yeah, I'll manage.
You'll manage. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Only tap water for dinner.
Yeah. So listen, guys, there's gonna be a fund me link at the bottom. Please donate for me to get through winter. No.
Oh, this thing's closed. Okay, I can't drink this one. Ryan, can I drink this one, bro? I thought it was open. I'm sure I saw him drink one of these before. I'm not gonna be that guy. If someone does that to me, I'll be quite upset.
Yeah.
Sheldon, be that guy.
Oh, but Ron doesn't even drink, bro. I don't think he would mind. You know, people
Be
will
the
bust
guy.
me. Where's Ron? Yeah,
Be the
Ron.
guy.
Ron, if you're watching the show, bro,
I have.
please send me a message.
have
Can
one
I
with you.
drink some of your blue label? I'll have like one. Bottle.
Sheldon, I'll just ring him and just ask. It could have been something that someone gave him.
It could be. That's why I won't crack it until I see his message. Okay, things are slowly breaking down. Let's give a quick update my side. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so guys, just want to quickly update. I'll bring the squad back on now. So as you can see here, we're basically just starting to lose these little trends on Bitcoin. So it looks like the market's turning short-term bearish. I do want to quickly go through just a couple of plays of what can happen in the next few hours. So we are sitting at a flat bang resistance, right? Just want to show you guys here. A lot of resistance here. Previous levels we were holding, right? So if we look at bearish scenario, we push down, probably close around the 82, 83. That will probably start us off a little bit more red tomorrow, and then we start possibly waking up. Again, I'll be live tomorrow. But the other play is the short squeeze into weekly close. The only time I turn quite excited is if Bitcoin somehow can be at $94,000. Can you see my screen? It's moving. Okay. If we close at $94,000, then that's the big possible
if
reversal
anyone's
for me.
listening that
Yes.
has 10,000 spare Bitcoin left, help a guy out and put it in the market for him.
Yeah, that'll be dope, bro. If someone can do that for me, that'll be amazing. Then I'll share some. I'll share some
I
if
just
you do
checked my
that for me.
ledger.
Someone can
I'm a
come
couple
pump us
short.
hard.
But did you open the bottle yet or not?
No,
because
bro.
That's like the only question I'm worried
I
about.
know. Maybe I
Because
should go find
I'm
something
just
else.
waiting to cheers with you.
I know. Let me go find something else, and while this guy waits to.
I'm back to
get
break
back. And then,
even.
Chenta, I think you should just 100x long, bro. Go for the win, dude. There's 23 minutes left.
Bro,
Got
I
nothing
can't.
to lose.
50 is the
you
max.
know,
50
it's,
is
like
the
just go
max.
100x long everything.
Bro, it's 50 is the max. I can't do more than this. I tried.
So Chento, you 50x on the wall account.
Yes.
Madman. What's your liquidation price on BTC then? On 50x.
It depends. 85.8. Huh? What the fuck? Oh no, 85.852.
Okay.
So you can try to liquidate me. That would be
You
hilarious.
got room. You got room.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually a pretty nice maintenance margin for 50x.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Bro, Bitcoin, stop dumping, you little piece of shit.
Okay, this looks a bit better. Like I feel like I'm not like being rude. So this one's like basically done. So I'm gonna have this one. And then boys, so firstly I want to say thank you guys for coming. I'm super pumped. You know, I think we're gonna take us to the next level. As this market wakes up, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And I do think we should do like some 4-hour challenges as well. What do you guys think timing wise for the next one? When I bring the boys on, maybe we do like 4 or 6 hours. It gives it a little bit more time, other than just 50x longing and shorting everything.
I think we should do 10k as well, because 1k is a bit, I don't know.
But soft. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, how should I say this politely? It's a bit of a pussy position. You know?
Cheers, brother. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. Just cheers for
buddy.
those who are still left in crypto after all this war. I know it's hard out there, but you'll get through it. Just keep your heads up high and keep fighting for those dreams. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How's that double espresso there, Davey?
It's good.
Pump the double espressos, bro. Pumped him.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, jeez, that was quite strong. Okay, 25 more minutes. See, the competition's not updating. I want to see if anyone's winning. Anyone's beating
What do you got
the
there,
squad
Sheldino?
here.
You got bourbon. What are you on
Listen,
the bourbon?
for me,
Ooh.
everyone's a winner.
It's a little bit stronger. It's the 12-year black label.
Oh,
Johnny Walker Black Label. Yeah, not bad, but it's a
I'm
little
in
bit.
profit again.
Are you in profit?
Yeah, I'm up $17.
Oh, nice. Oh, are you gonna come for the cheeky one at the end?
Yeah. I'm like a little bit of an assassin. I come from behind and then
Yeah.
it's like boom.
Remember the rating champion stays on. We keep going. It's and I know next week we're
Really?
trading against 𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗏, so that's gonna be interesting.
𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏.
No, I'm joking. Didn't you know, dude? 𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏 $1,000 leverage on gravity, bro? That guy goes full blast.
Yeah, I bet. He has to.
He has to. He's got a.
Then you have to do it. Go fund me in the chat anyways.
Yeah,
With his
he's
liquidation this close.
It's
Come on. You see, you need to reverse psychology is the way to go with Bitcoin.
You just tell it shit. You just say the most ugliest things to it, and you make money.
Yeah.
Is this the
Yeah.
hack to trading?
Bro, if
I
it
suppose
even
it's
went-
true, bro. Whenever we go bull, then the flipping market goes bear. Like, I suppose it's just do everything
Listen.
opposite.
If Bitcoin went more down, I would have started talking about its family. No, just kidding.
Don't bring Bitcoin Cash into this, bro. Bitcoin Cash did nothing to be a part of this, bro. Where you at? 5?
I've closed my long position on XRP. So on the account, I'm up like 3.6%. So that's $36 so far.
Okay. Oh, so you went short, long, and now you closed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Dave, how you looking, brother?
Yeah, kind of the same spot. 937.
Still same. Still kind of just waiting it out.
Waiting it out.
How's things going for you in Chart Hackers, brother? Good.
Yeah, it's good.
The family going nice and strong there. I saw you guys did a
Yeah,
meetup.
good.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
In Amsterdam.
First time in Europe. Yeah.
Oh. Did you
Wait,
smoke
you
a
were in
joint?
Amsterdam?
Say again?
No, you can go first, Gento.
Well-
You were in Amsterdam. Did you like it?
Yeah, there was the conference there, and then we had the meetup. But yeah, I thought it was cool. A lot of
Nice.
people riding bikes everywhere.
Yeah.
Interesting culture.
My apologies for that.
Bro, I can't believe how many bikes are in Amsterdam. It's like that's actually a ridiculous amount of bicycles. That's a lot.
I cannot
Yeah.
believe how many
Please,
hookers
next time
are
do us a
living in
favor.
Amsterdam.
How
Next
many
time, do
what?
us a favor and hit some of them.
Hookers.
Hookers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
dude,
go
that
by
place
bike.
it's a wild place. It's absolutely crazy. Matt, how's your account looking, brother?
Ah, man, I took a bath on that hype short on the reversal. So I'm struggling a little bit here.
Okay. Oh yeah, it did have a nice little bounce.
Yeah, just as I was added to my position and all that sort of thing. So yeah.
I had a
Anyway.
friend message me and he's actually not bad at it. He's telling me to buy Litecoin. Why?
Bro, I shorted Litecoin a week ago. You still have my position. I'm up 200k in a Litecoin short.
Oh.
So if you want to buy Litecoin, I don't know if we can be friends much longer.
I can
I
go.
hate
I'm gonna go.
Litecoin.
What about Monero? Come on, guys. The altcoins have been the most performers in the last month. Like we can't sit here and say that,
Listen, the thing
these
is-
coins didn't destroy Solana's performance. Like they are ripping.
Monero,
But let's be
okay, I
honest,
love Monero.
in altcoins, where should the money come from? Because everyone's gambling on fucking memes. Who's paying it?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
But
no
I
liquidity
see.
in altcoins.
Monero's up 10% for the day. Any Monero lovers
Yeah.
out there?
Yeah, me.
You
I
like
do.
it?
I've got a large bag. A nice portion of my stock
Congratulations.
portfolio is in Monero.
Okay. What? Why?
Because
Didn't they say
I mean-
Monero, Zcash, like same but different?
I mean, I don't like Zcash because I don't know if you know how Zcash works. So Zcash basically you've got two chains. You can go public on private on the transaction, and Monero is basically always private. It's a fork. I mean, Zcash is a fork of BTC as well, but Monero is for me was the true vision of Satoshi because transactions are private. But
Okay.
that's that's only my own opinion.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at obviously what will catch up, you know, and Monero was one that was on my eyesight to say, you know, if you missed the Zcash one, maybe there's a Monero pump coming. What else?
No, there's a Bitcoin pump coming.
You know, there is a thing that I always say to my community.
No, Bitcoin.
No,
Bitboy is not pumping.
I don't know if you remember what happened in the previous cycle when you had like privacy coin pumping. It was basically the end of the cycle. I don't know if you guys remember. It happened in 2021. It was crazy in 2018 as well. I mean, Q1 2018. I mean, when you have like privacy coin pumping, usually it's weakness of majors. And that's what
but how does that make sense though? Like how would you put that into common sense of why something like that would happen?
Because they're hiding the money, basically.
Hiding the profits.
Where are they hiding it? They can hide it in my bank account.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you swap like... I mean, there is a reason why Monero has been delisted everywhere. It's because it's a fucking washing machine. You use Monero and you move it to another wallet and you just say like to your taxman, oh, it was a loss.
Yeah, so that's probably what's happening right now, right? I feel like it. I feel like a lot of guys have made a lot of money. They're like exiting in weird ways.
Yeah.
Really? You know people who made a lot of money?
No, dude, there's no doubt about it that there was guys that made a lot of money.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I still see, and that's what I'm standing for and why I'm creating my content journey from now on, that still the masses are losing. I don't see a lot of people actually making good money. And what is good money? For me, it's not millions or hundreds of Ks. It's like a percentage of portfolio. And I still think out there's still too many people losing most of their money. And I think that 90% is due to risk management. Let's face it.
No, it is.
100%.
It is.
Yeah,
100%.
risk management.
Bro, no one would be
You don't even
complaining
have to
about
be
the
right
market
about
right
it.
now if they had money. Like, if people had money to buy this shit right now, no one would be upset about it. But it's because it's kind of deployed too quickly, you know, and it's and I think that's what comes with time, right? With trading itself. Like, I don't have anywhere near as much money as I wanted to, but I have money to trade the market right now. You know, so if it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, like I will be able to use it to my advantage. But I think that comes with a bit of time. You know, people kind of learning that.
It's not just time. It's also, if I see how many people get liquidated, for me, getting liquidated, and I don't mean with 1,000 challenge here because I haven't looked at this screen for the last 40 minutes. But the thing is, if you really get liquidated, it says something about yourself, not about the market. If you are actually willing to get to the point where you're liquidated, you've been wrong for so long or so overexposed, it's on you.
Yeah, you're not accepting
this might
it,
sound
you
rough,
know?
I might sound like a bitch,
Yeah.
but you're stupid for getting liquidated.
Yeah.
And I don't want to insult anyone, don't get me wrong, and I might get hated for this, but that's what is effectively happening. If you came to the point where the market can actively liquidate you, it's either too much leverage, not enough capital, or you think you're God. And because now with crypto, everyone can have the app on his phone and everyone can trade and think that he's the wolf of Wall Street, does not mean that you're actually a good trader because you managed to download Binance.
That's true. No, they're dropping facts here, fucking bombs, bro.
Yeah, sorry. It just, yeah. Bro, I might get cancelled after one.
I mean,
No, you have to say how it
true
is,
shit.
bro.
I mean, this is true shit. I mean, anyone getting liquidated is just a fucking gambler. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's my opinion too.
Bro, go to the casino, put it all on red, and hope for the best.
Yeah, at least you
You
get
have a bigger
at least you get a
chance.
free drink there, right?
No, but the roulette is easier. People say you have 50% chance in trading. Fucking untrue. You have the psychological aspect, you have the moves, you have the retrace, you have everything. With roulette, if it lands on black, you're fucked.
Yeah.
With Bitcoin, it can black, red, black, red, black, red. Oh, really black? Oh, fuck, it went insanely red. That's not something that happens in roulette, you know? Oh, with blackjack, it's under or over 21. With this, you need to control your own mind as well and everything around it. It's a completely different ballpark. And that's what a lot of people tend to forget.
Yeah. But I think at the same time of trading, like I kind of learned money management skills too, right? I've noticed myself with, even when it comes to spending outside and doing these type of things, like I think very much like trading now. You know, okay, only risk this much, do this much, like everything that I'm buying. I haven't bought one car that I've lost money on, right? The house that I just bought, I'm going to make money on. Like I've just risk to rewarded everything in my life and I'm having fun, but I'm not like losing that much money because it's like I have these little basic concepts that are working, right? So it's cool how it also plays
that's
a
so
role
important.
outside.
exactly. And people need to think beyond as well. Like, I love crypto, but I'm not 80% of my net worth in crypto. I have some cars which might not be the best investment. I have watches that are stable and that are semi-outside tags, etc., and makes it an easy investment. I have a lot of property. I have gold. I have stocks. I'm with a private investment firm that is doing a lot. So the thing is, there's also more than crypto. Either you have to be an insane Bitcoin maxi or differentiate your portfolio. Because in the end, it might still crash.
Crypto was a good way to start, right? But overall, after that, you need to diversify. Of course. You know, and that's why for me, anyone that's looking to start, it's a good start, you know? But after that, you have to use the skill to kind of pivot. And, bro, I was so happy this crash happened, right? Like 6 weeks after buying my first ever house and property in my life, right? And that for me was like, it crashed, but I sat in my house and I was like, wow, like I banked something, you know? And it just gave me this like, this feel of something incredible. So I think it's a great money creation tool, trading in crypto, but it, you know, after that, the diversification is important, definitely.
But
10 minutes left,
example,
boys, 10 minutes left.
But look at race car drivers. If a race car driver would do the same, Max Verstappen only had cars and no actual assets. If you look at bankers or lawyers, they don't put all their money in the same basket. So why are we? I see so many Bitcoin and crypto maxis out there. I'm like, you made good money, take some of it out, leave some of it in, because it can still get you dividends. But be smart. It seems like crypto people are the first generation that made a shit ton of money, but have no clue how to work with money.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people kind of made it by luck, you know. That's why for me, you'll know if it's luck or real that you kind of made it. It's about what you do next, right? Do they still have it over 2-3 years? That's the big one. What is our mounts on there, boys? Chento, what you on, brother?
I'm up 50.
50, so 1,050, Matt.
Yeah, I think more, but I have no clue how to read this.
I'm down 50, so I've clawed back a little bit.
Okay, so 950. 5.
You go, Matt.
I'm up $31, but I've got a position on the water, so I'll be up like, if I close now, it's like 20.
Okay, David.
Yeah, I'm down 65.
Okay. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time for some action here. Okay, guys, well, we've got 8 minutes. This is what, you know what's quite interesting though? Like, sometimes we'll do the shows like now, right? And there won't be as much volatility, but I think it's also so important to see, like, what do you kind of do when it is like this as a day trading, right? Sometimes now and then there's just not much going, you know? Chento, do you kind of just step away and say, I'm going to rather wait? Or do you like make your 50, 100 and out for the day? Like, do you take the market for what it's going to give you for the day? Or do you just wait for the days that are going to give you the bigger moves? Like, honestly, how does your trading work?
You're a good friend of mine, so I showed up for you. The thing what I would normally do is I got my Solana long yesterday because I thought Solana was a good buy. Normally I trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because Monday is the absorption of the weekend. The weekend is illiquid as shit. Look what Bitcoin's doing now again. Makes no absolute sense.
So
it's illiquid.
Chento, you never have a position open over the weekend. You always close like... Okay.
I suppose if you got your entries Solana, in the week.
But but yesterday my Solana position, that's like a weird duck within the pond. Because I normally don't trade the weekends. But I made 10, 15K on it. But normally for me, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because these days are the most clear. If I don't make my money there, fuck it, I live to see another week. Monday is shit because they're absorbing the news. Friday is shit because you have New York closed and everyone's preparing for the weekend. And in the weekend, look at the Japanese yen carry trade last year, May. We went from 74 to 48 during the weekend. Why? Because they needed to liquidate money. The rest is closed. So it's an illiquid market. For me, trading every day and be in the market every day, one, it fucks with my head. Two, I refuse to do it because it makes no sense.
That's true. That's true. And I think it's, people have this concept of the more I trade, the more I'm going to make.
No, bullshit.
I actually see it the other way. The more you're going to lose, right?
I mean, the hardest part in trading is just like fucking waiting most of the time.
Yeah.
That's part of the...
It's true. That's the hardest skill ever in the world is wait.
I follow one of the best guys in casinos. I'm not a gambler at all. Like, I go to the casino once every 2 years, and now by accident I went twice, but I like casino games. One of the best gamblers I follow his Instagram. He said he made 11 million in the span of 3 days in the casino by being the least time in the market. I think with trading is the same. Don't mourn your losses. Oh, I could have made this, I could have made that. Go in, make some, get out. Because the longer you think of it, the longer
you don't have to get back in
involve-
straight away. Just wait. Time, right? Timing more
Exactly.
than the money. Yeah.
Exactly. Cool down. Take your time. Observe and be smart about it. Because
Okay, 5 minutes, boys. If this was the time to 50x, long anything or short anything for the win, this is the time. This is the time.
Yeah.
5 minutes, maybe. 5 minutes. Guys, I'm going to give away some money. I'm going to give away some Bitfundeds. In the chat, let me know who wants. Who wants Bitfunded accounts? I'm going to give away. So let's bring this up quickly. Where is my screen? Boom. There's my screen. No, that's not my screen. Can you guys see my screen? So you can see my candle moving. This, you can see.
Yeah,
Moving
I
it
can see
around.
it. With your true amazing trend lines drawn on there.
Yes, thank you, brother. No,
Those
that's
sexy,
the wrong
sexy
one.
lines.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Oh.
Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. Host and screen. Okay, so there's me. I don't know why that one's stuck. Mine's working this side. So let me unshare. Can I unshare? Let's see if I can unshare my screen. Okay, guys, but I want to give away Bitfunded. So I'm going to give you guys $50 accounts. It's $100 accounts. So it's $5,000 two-step accounts. To you guys in the chat. Let's see. Hardest, can you see the chat? Yeah. Okay, so Hardest is the man choosing today. Can you please give us 3 winners in the chat? Remember, there is an email below in the description. Okay, you can email over there. Let's just bring up all the guys. Dun, 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 dun. There's all the squad there. Okay. Okay, there we go. First one. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Please give me Bitfunded. Yes, Olu. Yes. You get a Bitfunded account. Another one. Let's go. Next one. 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗧. You. Yes, exactly. That one. You get a Bitfunded account. Okay, next one. Go make millions, gents. Go make millions. Have we got any females in the audience? Yeah, find us a female there. Yes, Mia, Faree, you get a Bitfunded trading account. Nice. Okay, let's bring
Wait,
up
there
this.
actually are females watching this? That's dope.
Bro, like 5%, dude. I think we have the highest female percentage ratio
Listen,
in crypto history. Dude.
honestly,
That's not even
I
a joke.
think-
Like my new channel, 5%, bro. 5%.
Listen, if I didn't get cancelled before, I'm gonna get cancelled now. I think that females would make...
The females are the best traders in the world, dude. My mother is an absolute machine.
I think females are better traders than men. You know why? Because their
agree.
ego is not in the fucking way.
Yeah.
So, in potential, women would make...
Yeah, but women are way more emotional than men.
No, they're
No,
not
yeah, but
actually,
it
bro.
doesn't
They're
matter.
not, dude. They don't
doesn't
take
matter.
money so serious. Like, they see it as a
They
game.
don't
I've seen
get in a
it.
pissing contest. They don't
We
get in a
take
pissing
things to
contest,
heart.
Honestly. Yeah. I 100% agree. I
Women
think
don't.
females will make better traders than men. Because emotion is fine. And they have a better gut feeling. Like a woman... Like, let's be honest. If you get home and something is not right, how many times did you have a woman that said, "What's up?" You're like, how the fuck did you know? I think they're better at it. Honestly, I think they're better at it.
Yeah, facts. Facts. 2 minutes, guys. 2
So
minutes.
for
Now's the
either
time to go 50x long. Who's winning, baby? Who shall it be?
I'm up, so guess me. I don't know. Probably, maybe. I've no clue how to read his account. I'm still in the green.
I see the prediction market here is still showing. So here on Rain, guys, remember on Rain, you can go link below and we'll do it a lot more in the future. So open up a Rain account. You will see. So let's get mine here. It's just not showing my screen, man. That's the only thing. But we can see DJ and Dave is still 27% for the lead here. Quite interesting. Let's get the guys back on screen. There we go. Okay. 1 minute, 20 seconds. We need that long on Bitcoin there, Chanto. We need that guy to buy 10,000 there quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can use my other account in Gravity, but I think people will not like it. I could actually just smack in 50 Bitcoin on my other account, but I think that's cheating a bit.
Probably. It's probably.
Yeah, I'll show my hands for the next minute just to make sure that people don't think that I'm actually fucking cheating this.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. 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 Wow, the bears are getting arrogant. The guys that
They're
called
not
this
arrogant. They're
pullback,
invincible.
they are getting so big-headed. It's not even funny. They are going to eat their word. You know, we've seen this many times. Same for the guys that were bullish and then it turns. Yeah, like,
Oh,
wait.
it's pumping now.
All
Hell
of these.
yeah! Hell yeah!
What's pumping? Bitcoin. Yeah, you might take the one, bro. Let's see. But the bears are so arrogant right now. That's why it's like I'm slowly removing shorting from my mentality. Because they're going to get humbled. You don't love about crypto. You can be on either side. You're going to get humbled. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is they're not changing the thesis. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Please close positions, boys. 1. Close. Market execute. Everyone lose $20 there, and then we can see who lost the least.
Bloody hell.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
They take half of your money.
At least I did it to all of you.
Bro, I should have waited. I should have waited longer. Oh, I did it
Okay,
earlier, but I
Chento.
promise to sit on my hands.
What are you on?
Bro, I think I just lost $150 on execution. I'm at because I had a 50x, so I'm at 992.
992, Matt. What are you at?
Bro, I got fucking robbed for $100 on the loops.
Yeah, I'm on 917. I got absolutely smashed.
Oh,
on the
okay,
fees as well.
Chento in the lead there. 5.
I'm at 1024. 27
Woo! On a market execution.
on the market execution, yeah.
Really? I want
Oh.
to see that trade log.
Oh, don't worry. We will. We will get all the information. Dave, is it your day, brother?
Not today, sir.
Not today.
76.
Okay, 5. Congratulations, brother. Champion. We will see you again next week. Chento, second place. Not bad, bro. Silver's not bad, dude. But you did get robbed on a market execution.
19 in fees.
You had 119 in fees. Shut up.
Only closing.
Yes, you had it, bro. Okay, you had it. So these are two gents. Gents. Oh, and there goes your Bitcoin. There, Bitcoin wakes up,
Yeah,
man.
I told you.
I know you had it. You had it.
Bro,
you had it. You
but
had it. But 5
remember
as well.
when we-
5. Did you
remember
take
when
another
you said-
trade?
Remember when we said that?
So basically, I started the stream. I shorted, then I longed, then I reshorted.
Wow, bro. Congratulations, dude.
But
Absolute
Sheldon, didn't we start
champion.
the stream 2 minutes too early? Because now Bitcoin's pumping.
Yeah, I
Just
see.
kidding.
Look at that. Absolutely. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They literally watched us. No, we told that guy to buy 10,000. He's buying now, bro.
No,
That
bro,
happened.
it's the market. I think I pissed off the market maker too.
Yeah, it could have been. Could have been. Could have been. I just want to get the guys, host and guest. There we go. My gents, thank you guys for joining. We're going to do one now again in the midweek. Thank you. I can't believe this green candle now. Crypto, you see, this is why. Bro, this is why crypto has a bad name. Because of this crap. We stop trading and all of a sudden it just starts to wake up. But guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, we need to do
Gento,
longer-
we got lots to do in the
longer
week,
sessions.
brother. 5. I'm going to get into contact you or stream. Well done, brother. Champion. Dave. Till next time, bro. You can't win them all, but you have you've smashed it. I'd love to have you again. And Maddie, lots of love, bro. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys on the next stream.
Guys,
Let me drop
boys.
them off. Let me get me over here. To the rest of the fam, how do you put me here? I go this way. Aha! Okay, guys, lots of love. Again, pay attention to the squeeze that can happen. If Bitcoin closes 94,000, this will be really good. If it doesn't, we can still see red in the week. Join the rest of the streams for the rest of the week. Have an absolute incredible Sunday. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.